Alright there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about another anime related video. And what I'm going to talk about today is why is the Shounen genre of anime one of the, if not the most popular genre of anime ever. Shounen has of course shows such as Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Death Note, My Hero Academia, Soul Eater. So many great shows. And in this video I'm going to talk about why I think, or what in my opinion I think is the reason for this. So let's get into it. The reason I think that the Shounen genre is one of the most popular genres in anime ever is because of Dragon Ball. Okay, yes, you could say I of course would say this because Dragon Ball's my favourite anime ever. But think about this. After Dragon Ball, One Piece is the greatest selling manga of all time, isn't it? And if Dragon Ball didn't exist first to make the shonen genre popular in the first place, would One Piece have become the greatest selling manga ever? I don't know. It could have still happened if Dragon Ball never existed, but there's a possibility that without Dragon Ball, One Piece would not be the greatest selling manga ever. So I think any show that started in the early 90s to early 2000s, with Yu Yu Hakusho being at the earliest, I think any of those shows, so Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto, that were around at early 90s to early 2000s, I think without the original Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho would not have been as popular as it is, and without Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, and even Fairy Tail, for that matter, would not have been as popular as they are now. Yeah, they may not. There were a lot of people that like those shows more than Dragon Ball, or some of them, like Connor, who don't like Dragon Ball at all, but like every subsequent anime in the shonen genre that came out around it. Like Connor's favourite anime is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which, okay, fair enough, that's an amazing show, it's my third favourite. But then his second favourite show is Naruto. Without Dragon Ball, how do we know that Naruto would have been that as popular as it is? I think all these shows need to give some credit. Not a lot, but all thhave shows need to give a little bit of credit to Dragon Ball, because without it, I don't think these shows would have gained the popularity that they did. And of course, we have the big three: Goku, Naruto, and Luffy. Without Goku, would Naruto and Luffy even be able to be considered part of the big three? Goku was the original for the big three. He came first. Those two came afterwards. So yes, Dragon Ball's popularity, of how much it skyrocketed, I think it managed to rub off on other shonen animes such as One Piece and Naruto, and more recently, My Hero Academia, as that is currently that is the most popular shonen anime right now, and it's absolutely smashing it. It's even able to beat mainstream movies in the box office, so you know shonen is pushing forward. But anyone who doesn't like Dragon Ball, you have to at least give it a tiny bit of credit that without it, how do we know your favourite shonen animes would be as popular as they are without it? Dragon Ball really did elevate the shonen genre from just a genre of anime to one of the greatest genres of all time. Of course, I'm not saying you have to like Dragon Ball, of course you don't. You can like whatever anime you want, but Dragon Ball did start the popularity of Shonen's rise. But remember, this is all my opinion. You may have a different opinion in the comments. You may think a different anime elevated Shonen's rise, like One Piece or Naruto. But I think it was Dragon Ball because it started in the 1980s and continued through to the 90s. Didn't really have much in the 2000s, but of course we've had Dragon Ball Super in the 2010s, and we have Dragon Ball Super Broly coming out, which probably will become the highest grossing anime movie of all time, just because of how big this is. It's Super's first ever movie, so you know it's gonna have to be big to keep everyone entertained. And another point to add on why I think Dragon Ball is Shonen's greatest series, and the reason for quite a lot of the popularity of other shows, is in the highest grossing anime movies, in the top 5 list, DBZ Resurrection F is the #1 highest grossing anime movie ever. It's not the best anime movie ever, even I can admit that. But the point is, Dragon Ball is at the top of the list. Naruto and One Piece aren't even in that list. My Hero Academia is in that list, and so is Fairy Tail. But Naruto and One Piece and Bleach, their movies are not in there. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I've wanted to talk to you guys about today. I think Dragon Ball is the reason for Shonen's amazing popularity. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike if you feel like it. Please tell me in the comments what you think is the reason for Shonen's rise. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Follow me on our social medias, and until next time, guys, catch you later.